Alright, what's up everybody? It is the Zip Zap Zop, and today we are going to be playing just a bit of Minecraft. I've been doing things here or there on the side on this world while I was working on my subway map, and I just thought I'd show you what I've done in the meantime, because I have made some pretty substantial progress. So, yeah, let's get started. First of all, I did build the new shell of the high-rise right here. I haven't detailed in the inside yet. That's going to take quite a while. But I kind of tried to make the architecture look interesting by making the bottom floor a different shape than the top floor and having the windows flush with the side on the bottom and not on the top. I just think that kind of made it interesting. And then the whole white wool accents there just kind of finish it up pretty well. Yeah, I detailed in the inside of an entire apartment building over here, which did take a substantial amount of time. But you can see nice looking lobby here, little kind of central piece with some benches on the sides and then a front desk. And then if we head back here, we of course have the stairwell up. Wrap around here to the first floor is just kind of a hallway. This is supposed to be a hotel or apartment or something to that effect. And inside here we have the basic room layout. We have a bed, books, tables, paintings, and then in here we have the kitchen area where we have a sink. Now that they've added cauldrons. Just a few pistons, because I like the wood. The wood kind of looks like a countertop in this position, I think, so yeah. And then just a table and some lighting. And that design is replicated in a few variations, but nothing too much all the way through the top floor. So, yeah, that one took a while, but I'm pretty pleased with how it turned out. I'll be doing that on other buildings. And then, obviously on the streets right here, just added street lights, because always good to have things illuminated. Makes it look better at night right now. Because before it was really dark at this time. Like, the street was extremely dark. But not anymore. It's been fixed up. And then, I don't remember if I've shown you guys this yet or not, because I made this a while ago. But here's the big, official, important government capitol building. Situated on the very edge. I would have actually made this thing extend farther back right through here, because the space inside is actually fairly small. At least deceptively so. But it extends all the way back here, and we immediately run into the edge of the map, and I cannot go any further, which is a bit annoying. But yeah, and plus it's glitchy, because it sometimes replaces these smooth stone blocks with dirt, and I don't know why it does that. It might be some coal along some of these pillars. I guess it's just a glitch being on the edge of the map or something, I don't know. But it does that from time to time. But yeah, eventually in the inside here, I'm going to have a giant kind of conference meeting room area, and then I might make my own personal house here since I did build this stuff after all, inside there. And I just like the way it looks from the outside mostly. Might need to light it up a bit better, but generally it looks good. And then way out here, I started building a bigger kind of network of highway systems. This one is one I just built yesterday. And it's going to go all the way over the kind of minigame hub here, and then down eventually to the city that used to be in the desert until the biome switched with the updates. Now it's in the snow biome. And I've made it about a third of the way there as is, and this, as you can tell, is already really long, so yeah, there's that. In the industrial district, I did make a few minor updates. I just added a building for food production because it would make sense to have kind of multiple places to produce crops and things for your people to eat so they don't all starve to death and whatever. And so, yeah, just a basic kind of high-efficiency farm layout here. A few of these were glitching up here, but it looks like they finally stopped and just grew. So, yeah, I don't know why, but some of them up there just wouldn't grow, and so I raised the ceiling by one, so there were 3 blocks, and that didn't work, so I lowered it again, and then they started growing randomly after I reloaded a save, so not really sure what happened there, but I mean, as long as they're working. And now the big project I've been working on that I want to show you guys is, if we follow this road here, I have kind of built this huge, destroyed apocalyptic city back in here. On the map, you can see this giant gray smudge. That's where this one's located. Not too far from the capital, actually, but yeah, this road just kind of descends into this destroyed area here, and you can see that lots of things like gravel. I did this before the update when they released the stuff you can grow mushrooms on, which looks better than this grass here, but I'll add that eventually. And then, yeah, I just kind of tried to make this feel like it was really destroyed and messed up. And we're kind of trying to follow the road system here. Here's Main Street. If we fly up, you can see that there's all this destruction and stuff. And kind of the leftovers of rooms and stuff right in here in these buildings. I kind of, just to make it look a little interesting, add some character if you're ever up in here. Kind of there's remnants, not just an empty floor. I don't think I put anything in these yet, but I will eventually. And yeah, lots of height variation. I'm not exactly sure what might have caused this. I don't know, maybe just like some sort of chemical fire bombing or just something incredibly destructive to that effect. And yeah, this is pretty straightforward. Not a lot to be said about this. I just think it looks really cool. Like we fly back a bit right here. And plus I added this gravel kind of pattern on the lake there to make it look like it had exploded out from the city. Like we're on this frozen lake right here and you just walk up and it's like, huh, that doesn't look too good. Which I personally think it looks pretty nice. And yeah, this is the new big project. I've worked on this for quite a while. And I'm pretty pleased with how it's turned out. I may expand it because I used TNT beforehand to clear this area. Then I kind of added a gravel kind of layering around it to make it look like stuff was kicked up and burned in the explosion. And then I built these buildings in the middle here. And I'm probably going to add more along the periphery eventually. I just haven't gotten around to it yet. And in case you don't remember, this used to be the tiny little wasteland biome where I had a couple of things. Like this one right here, this building was the very first destroyed building here, and this was here for a really, really long time. I just recently improved it a bit. And yeah, that's what I've been doing as of late. Oh, I almost forgot. I was going to show you guys the updates I made to our little disaster wave simulator. I made quite a few updates. I added a lava drop. I built a small town in there for targeting purposes, and it's pretty entertaining. So yeah, let's hop on in to our industrial district and then down the stairs into the kind of maintenance bridge. So right off the bat from the observation deck here, you can see that there's a small town down there now. I have mostly wood because that's pretty destructible. In fact, I'm going to turn fire spread on. Okay, it is on. We're going to see what that does. And in here, just kind of abstract, lame details that don't really take long to make, but just enough. And like a library and stuff. And this area is, of course, in the crosshairs of all our disasters, our flooding and now lava in the ceiling. See that gap right there? That'll open up and drop a bunch of lava on this. And yeah, that's that. So I do like the way that the little village looks there. It's, of course, supposed to be expendable. We can easily get rid of it at any time. And alright, let's do some disasters. Because that's the fun part of this. So we'll go ahead and, well actually, first of all, here I have set up these labels now that I have so many levers. I have an empty spot for eventually it's going to be some sort of TNT device that will blow things up, but I haven't gotten around to that yet, so that remains empty for now. Here we have the wave and safety for the wave and then the lava. So obviously if we turn off the safety, you can kind of hit it right there, and then those blocks down there will drop, as you could just see. And if we hit the wave, I have made it come from all four sides. Oh, I'm having a little trouble getting out there. Made it come from all four sides, so when it floods the city like this, it's pretty effective. It's a bit laggy. Like, water chunks will kind of generate up as the time goes. Oh, there it goes. You can see it now. And it'll just flow on in, and then the city is now flooded. Just one block high, but it's still pretty interesting to have this whole setup here. Some of these buildings' doors do block the water fairly well, but that's alright. I still think it just looks cool to have a city get hit by a wave like it did right there. And so yeah, there's that. And then we're gonna go ahead and use the new toy, which is the lava. So we hit this switch, then the ceiling will open right there, as you can see. And a bunch of lava will pour down, and it will do some damage. So it's going to end up landing on both of these buildings right here. And actually, it's kind of okay. This is kind of fun. I'm going to hide inside of this one wall that gets hit by the lava. I can always fly out and show you guys in a second. But the end result to this is, of course, that everything gets destroyed, burned down, and just bad in general. Oh, hey, I didn't know it made smooth stone anymore. All right, and so yeah, we're completely surrounded by lava. Oh, I forgot to add the entrance to the the attic up there. That's the early warning system of this house, is the attic. But my basic idea for this whole disaster area is just to kind of simulate disasters and make things feel a little more intense, and plus I could, I don't know, train a military force here, I guess, too, since I have that blown up city now. And we'll take a look at this from the outside real quick, because it probably looks hysterical. There we go. So, yeah, you see that? That house is completely and utterly entrenched in lava. And the entire village will eventually burn down. I think you guys get the idea, so I'm going to go ahead and cut it off pretty much right here. But, yeah. Also, we can fly up here. Some of the obliged view from the observation platform. But, anyways, yeah, that's what I've been doing on this as of late. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will probably be doing more. Anyways, I'm the Zip Zap Zop. I would like to thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next time.